Hey loves, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 3 habits that have helped change my mindset. These are things that I've started implementing into my daily routine that have helped me feel more confident in myself, feel a little bit more aligned with who I want to be, and just overall more grounded. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so the first habit that I've started doing every day that has helped change my mindset is morning journaling. I started doing the Artist Way workbook about 4 weeks ago. I have taken a break since, but I did start doing it and I have started implementing the morning pages and just journaling first thing in the morning. And I have to say, even if you aren't doing the workbook, just journaling every morning has been the best thing for my mindset. As someone who is a chronic overthinker, I have really enjoyed implementing morning journaling into my daily routine because I can do like a little brain dump first thing in the morning. It kind of just helps me clear through the noise that I have going on up there, especially because I have a really bad habit of waking up first thing and like immediately checking my phone, immediately getting on Instagram or TikTok, and just kind of allowing the outside world to fill up my space before I fill up my own space. So taking that time to, I'll usually get up, obviously take the dog out, and then I'll put on some like jazz. I like to listen to like jazz house while I journal, and I'll make a cup of coffee while I'm doing that, and I'll just like write out 3 pages like in the Artist Way. I'll do that first thing, and it has really helped me kind of just go into my day not feeling as anxious and not feeling as cluttered mentally. Okay, so the second habit that I've started implementing into my daily routine is talking to myself as if I were a friend, or gentle parenting myself. Um, I think honestly a lot of the times it's very easy to get caught up in being like negative self-talk of like, oh my goodness, I'm so lazy. Oh my goodness, I'm so ugly. I'm so whatever it is that you're telling yourself, even if you're not consciously aware. But I've started switching my mindset and thinking like, okay, well, if I had a friend who was talking to me like, oh my god, Nia, you're so lazy, like you don't do anything, you blah blah blah. I wouldn't want to be friends with that person much longer. And you wouldn't want to be friends with someone who is constantly talking down on you. So why talk down on yourself, you know? I will say that habit definitely took time for me to develop, because I think it's very easy to just kind of get caught up in your own mind, and it's sometimes not noticeable when you are talking down on yourself. And so it really is like a quick, if it's like, oh, I need to clean my room and I'm so lazy or whatever, and then just like you have to immediately switch that mindset and get out of that mindset of like, no, I'm tired, I'll pick up a couple things off the ground and clean up the floor and make it look neat, but I'm not lazy, I'm just having, a rough week, a rough day. And just switching your mindset and immediately noticing how you're talking to yourself, and then nip it in the butt and change it. And my third habit that has really helped me shift my mindset is visualizing my higher self. I have been listening to a lot of like manifestation podcasts lately, and just a lot of like TikToks I've seen or YouTube videos about just like your, not even like your higher self specifically, but just about manifesting. And I've been thinking a lot about like, what are the things that I want to manifest? Who is the person that I want to become? What does she do for work? What does she look like? How does she interact with people? How does she treat herself? And then I've started to implement that in every day. So what the current Nia might do, my higher self doesn't. She does, like if I'm like, I'm having a bad day and I'm at work and I'm just gonna be in this little sourpuss mood all day, my higher self, if that's the case, she's gonna switch. How do I quickly switch to not necessarily like toxic positivity, but just, we don't need to sit in this energy all day. How do we change it? And so I've started just doing that. Like, how would she dress? How does she talk to people? How do people interact with her? How does she handle maybe negative situations or conflict and things like that? And I've noticed that just taking that time to show up as her, I've started to be able to manifest the things that I visualize her having. Okay, a little bonus habit that I've started doing. This one I've recently started doing, and it's basically just letting my phone die. I have a really bad habit, I think like all of us, of just spending too much time on my phone. Sometimes sometimes I don't even realize that I'm reaching for it. It's just automatic. So normally when my phone is getting to like 10% or whatever, I throw it on the charger. And lately I'm just like, okay, let me just let my phone die. And when it dies, read a book, listen to some music, do something else. Maybe go outside and be with nature and just let it be dead for a couple hours and just be off of it. And that has really helped me so much, because I think like a lot of people are just slightly addicted to my phone. So just letting it die and then allowing myself to be at peace with the fact that like it's okay. Like usually when it dies, I'm at home. So it's not like I'm out in public and it's like, okay, well, I need directions to get back home, or I have to get an Uber or something like that. It's like I'm at home, I'm sitting and scrolling on TikTok anyways, and I can be doing literally anything else. I can be doing one of my 1,000 sewing projects that I want to do, or go outside and play with my dog, or like maybe go for a walk or something like that. So just letting my phone die and not feeling the immediate need to be like, it's at 10%, it's at 5%, I need to put it on a charger, and feeling so anxious about it, and just like, it's okay. Just like, you stay over there and I'm gonna go do my own thing, and not feeling the need to be so attached to my phone all the time. Okay, so those are just a few of the habits that I have started to implement into my daily routine that have really helped change my mindset in a big way. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any habits that have helped you. And pretty short video today, so please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!